It's my pleasure and my privilege to introduce you to Mr. Vincent Moyo. Let's show our appreciation to him. Now, Vincent works for Tearfund, and Tearfund is one of those organizations that we support financially as a church. We've been doing that for many, many years, and the reason that we do that is Tearfund loves the church. Tearfund understands that the church is the greatest change agent in the whole of the history of mankind. And we believe that too. The church has been transforming communities since 2025 years ago, okay, and probably beyond that. And Tearfund know that and understand that and work with churches to help enable them to understand their mission of transformation and then help them to actually live out that mission. So we got Vincent with us here today. I've spent a few days with Vincent today. We both work for Tearfund, and I thought it'd be great just for us to get to know Vincent a little bit before he comes to share some stories with us. So Vincent, where are you from?
I'm from Malawi.
And where do you live in Malawi?
In Malawi, I live in Lilongwe, which is the capital city for Malawi.
Okay, and tell us a little bit about your family. What's life like for you at home?
Thank you. I am married to my wife Elizabeth. We have two daughters who are in their 30s. And I happen to be the firstborn in my family where I come from. As such, I have had the responsibility of having my siblings, my cousins, my nieces, and almost everybody in our home. I was surprised one day. We have a British family friend based in Bath, and they were in Malawi. And they asked me, you tell us that you have got two daughters, but why is your home always full of people? Who are these people? I said, I am a product of extended family support. I was raised and taken through education by my uncle. And likewise, I've had that responsibility to do the same for my siblings, my cousins, and nieces and nephews. That's why you find our home is always full. So that's my family background.
That's amazing. And I was spending a bit of time hearing from Vincent this morning about how you were telling the story of your niece who graduated on Friday. Tell us a little bit.
The niece is the firstborn daughter for my young brother. So I've taken her through education from secondary school up to university. And last Friday, she finished her bachelor's degree in political science and administration. And she wrote me a very sweet note just to appreciate the support I've been giving her, paying school fees, the pocket money, the stipend, food, transport, and everything that has had to do with the higher education over the past 7 years or so.
So whilst you're doing that, and you're obviously a very busy man looking after your family, tell us about your work with Tearfund, particularly what's happening in the church in Malawi.
I have been privileged to work for Tearfund. Now I've done 19 years. And all through I've been working with the churches in Malawi, especially the evangelical churches in Malawi, which are quite a big grouping. I'll be able to highlight some of the transformation work that we have been able to do through the local church. And primarily as somebody who is working for Tearfund, I've been engaging the local church and focusing so much on capacity building, equipping the local church to be the vessel and center of holistic transformation for the people in Malawi. I need to say that Malawi context gives us, as a Tearfund, a very big platform for transformation of the people, because Malawi generally is seen to be a Christian nation, though not declared officially, but everywhere you go, you will find the church, right in the rural areas. And we say more than 80% of the population in Malawi, we are 21 million, by the way, and 80% of that, or more than that, confess to Christ. So it's really a Christian nation, though you'll find that going by the statutory requirements, they will say, no, if you say it's a Christian nation, you are excluding others. And by putting the label secular, which I say it's not really secular, you tend to be inclusive. But that gives us a chance to work easily with the church in very remote areas. And beautifully, the church has been there to provide all the required services, ranging from education, health services, and many others in areas where government structures as well as political systems are not there to serve the people. Interestingly, it's only when politicians are campaigning for votes that they get almost every doorstep. But after they have been elected to parliament or to those positions, they don't appear anywhere. It's only the church that remains there and continues to be with the people in good times, in hard times. So as Tearfund, we are quite privileged to work through the church.
So Vincent's going to come and share some more stories of what's going on in Malawi. He's also going to be around at coffee time, so you'll have the opportunity to speak to him then. We have some literature as well that we can give to you if you want to find out a little bit more about Tearfund and why we support them. I'm going to read the word just before you come to speak, but I think you had something that you wanted to give us, didn't you?
Yes, I did. I have this special coffee from Malawi, which you can serve in the church canteen. This is
drink myself.
I know you can't do that. You are a caring pastor. This is from Malawi. Very special. You rarely.
So